Ever sent a Zelle payment that felt stuck in limbo? Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of Zelle payments, that super convenient way to send money directly between friends, family, or even splitting a restaurant bill. But let's be honest, sometimes after hitting that send button, a nagging worry creeps in. Did the money actually go through? We've all been there, staring at our phone screens, refreshing the app, willing that pending status to change. Fear not, fellow Zelle senders and receivers. In this video, we'll crack the code on pending Zelle payments, understand what's happening behind the scenes, and most importantly, how long you might have to wait. So, buckle up, and let's get to the bottom of those pesky pending payments. Why does my Zelle payment say pending? First things first, a pending status doesn't necessarily mean there's a problem. It simply signifies that the transaction is still in process. There are a few reasons why your Zelle payment might be taking a little longer than usual. New user, new rules, just enrolled in Zelle for the first time? Congratulations! But be aware that for new users, especially those sending for the first time, additional verification steps might be involved. These extra checks can add a bit of a delay, but they're there to ensure the security of your hard-earned cash. The recipient needs to enroll, sending money to someone who hasn't yet activated their Zelle account. The funds will be held until they complete the enrollment process. It's a good idea to double-check with your recipient to make sure they're all set up to receive. Bank business hours. While Zelle boasts super-fast transfers, keep in mind that banks operate within business hours. So, if you send a payment on a Friday evening, it might not process until the following Monday. Patience is key, my friends. Technical glitches. Hey, technology isn't perfect. Occasionally, technical glitches can cause delays. If the pending status persists for an unreasonable amount of time, contacting your bank or Zelle's customer support is the best course of action. How long does a pending Zelle payment typically take? All right, I know what you're really after, the magic number. In most cases, under normal circumstances, Zelle payments are lightning fast, received by the recipient within minutes. But remember those factors we mentioned earlier? Those can add some extra waiting time. Here's a general breakdown. Smooth sailing. For verified users sending to enrolled recipients during business hours, expect the transfer to be completed in a blink, minutes at most. Needing verification. If you're a new user or sending a large amount for the first time, it might take up to a day or two for additional checks to clear. The waiting game. If your recipient hasn't enrolled yet, the funds will be on hold until they complete the process. This could take anywhere from a few hours to a day or two, depending on their bank. Technical troubles. If a technical glitch is causing the delay, it's tough to predict the time frame. Reaching out to customer support is your best bet here. Stuck in pending purgatory? Here's what to do. So, your Zelle payment has been pending for what feels like an eternity. What are your options? Check the basics. First things first, double-check the recipient's information. Did you enter the correct email address or phone number? Patience is a virtue. For most scenarios, waiting a day or two, especially if it's a weekend or after business hours, is the best course of action. Contact your bank or Zelle. If the wait stretches beyond a reasonable time frame, it's time to call in the cavalry. Contact your bank's customer support or reach out to Zelle directly. They can investigate the issue and hopefully get your payment moving. Cancel and resend. As a last resort in extreme cases, if the payment is stuck and both you and the recipient have confirmed everything, canceling and resending the payment might be necessary. Just remember, this option is only available if the funds haven't been deposited yet. Remember, communication is key. While navigating pending payments can be a tad frustrating, open communication can save the day. Let your recipient know you sent the money and check if they've received any notifications.